Welcome to Make Your Mark, the podcast that helps artists define themselves in music and break through the noise. I'm Sol.
I'm Greg.
And today we got our buddy Sean Labru, CEO of Filthy Breakdowns and vocalist of DECAYER.
What's up?
And then we got very close personal friend of ours, Geddy Franco.
How's it going?
Formerly of Salt Wound and my old bands, Kubrick Stare and Aniver.
That's right.
I've got some real history with this guy right here. So we are very excited to have this episode going 100%. On today. And we're going to be talking about why. I guess we might as well just get right into it.
Just like that.
Just like that. I mean, why
No
wait?
lube.
You know?
No
it's 2026.
Just
Foot on the gas.
Dry.
That's it. So if you're wondering why this is the group right now, this group is special right now because we have been working diligently on a project that's going to be dropping sometime this year.
I just got hired.
And he's already in the band. Yeah.
I just got hired.
No, yeah, but we've been in the studio. I think I want to probably throw it over to Geddy first of all because right now you are neck deep in the mixing process. We've been recording some music. There's an EP on the way. So how's that been going so far?
Oh man, just fitting in anywhere I can right now. Waking up early in the morning, trying my best to take care of myself, be able to go to work while fucking working on this EP, doing drum edits on you. You fucking crushed it. We had this guy in a couple months ago. Just been quantizing his drums early mornings, late nights. Got that shit mixed down, which I'll be able to show y'all later.
Yes. We haven't even heard the mixes yet.
Yeah. Right now, I'm still being a little snobby about the tone, tracking guitars and shit like that, but we'll get there. But drums
as
are
you
smacking.
should.
Drums are cracking.
As any good producer does. Like, let's just be real here.
I can't wait, dude.
All good things take their time.
100%.
Absolutely.
100%.
Most definitely.
It's all about balance, and there's a lot of shit going on right now.
Yep.
There's a lot.
Kudos to you, bro. You've been working super hard.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
That's what we need for this project.
I'm stoked to get you in there and get some
Hell
tracks.
yeah. Hell
You guys
gonna
doing
bring it
those
to
vocals
life.
soon?
Yep.
Let's schedule
Oh,
it
yeah.
on the pod.
Let's schedule it on the pod.
All the whole band. You have to agree to
Pull out our
I'm
calendar.
fucking there.
Yeah.
I'm here.
the project.
The project.
Fuck, what are we thinking? We could probably do it this first week of maybe February.
I'm down with
That would be lit.
Yeah.
Actually,
You have a
actually,
show
that low-key
at the
works.
end of the week, but like weekends are cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
that works, 'cause
weekends-
That gives you time to continue mobbing.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
Quantizing.
Yeah.
Well, the quantizing is done.
Quantizing.
Now we're doing the chugs.
the chugs.
The chugs and the noises and the pedals and the knobs and shit.
But you heard it right here. First week of February, we're hitting the vocals.
Absolutely.
Fucking
It'll probably be
suck.
after. Yeah, it'll be after that point by the time this episode is released. So by the time you guys are watching this on YouTube, you may have already seen a post with a brand new Instagram page. Anything is possible because once the recording process is done, we just get a logo made. We got to get all the branding done and pretty much create our mission statement, get the game plan together. Because the music is the easy part, in my opinion.
Low-key diabolical that there's 3 people that can scream.
You're
They're
right.
like,
No, you're right. 1, 2, 3. There's a lot of vocalists in this room.
Yep.
I just got my sticks, but I'm gonna do my part either way.
That's a very versatile trick. All right, but
And this sound, most important instrument.
it's literally the
You
most
can
important.
scream yet.
Cracking.
You can spend some time with all of us and end up becoming a monster.
I think you're one of the people who told me I apparently have like the right voice for it.
Shit.
I wouldn't know.
You project, you enunciate very well.
Right.
Therefore, you use your voice a lot for work and for the pod. Like, you're very present on social media. I mean, that's where it starts, just knowing how to have, good projection. And, I think, nothing's imposimple. But I
feel
know
that.
you fucking kill it in your lane. That's up to you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I
100%.
I do my best, So yeah, we all have our specialties, things that we're good at right now. We're combining forces, and we're gonna come out with some brand new music for everybody who likes what they've seen us do so far. So that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Very excited to talk visuals.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So I mean, if you know what, we may have figured that part out by the time they're watching this on YouTube. But do we need recommendations for artists? I know you guys have sent a few ideas.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram. I'm like, bro, this gives me that vibe, and I like to see what you guys think. I'll always send it if I find something.
Well, and that's
that I
the
think
best.
you guys think
That's the
sick.
best way too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. There's like
Cut me off.
there's so many good, talented people doing like so much good visual work right now.
Oh,
And I think
yeah.
that's the hard thing is like, okay, what's gonna dial in with what we want? And I think all of us are all in a similar thinking of what we want as well. So at this
Yeah.
point, it's just like, this is the grind time to figure that out. But I know what we're gonna do is gonna come across like just how the music is as well, which is kind of in your face, direct.
It's gotta look like how it sounds.
Yep. Yep.
Pissed.
I think that's a big reason why there's so much energy around this project right now. We all seem to have a vision that it just come together in a very smooth and cohesive way where we're not dealing with any friction. You know, if anything, the only friction we've been dealing with is just our own personal schedules that have prevented us from getting together more so far. Because right now, I mean, you know, we've all known each other for a long time, but when was the last time the three of us were all sitting in the same room?
Shit, let alone the 4.
3 years ago.
Yeah, I was actually, as soon as Sean and I
Yeah.
were like, "What's up, dude?" Outside, I was like, "I don't think I've seen you since 2
I
or
know.
3 years ago."
It's a trip.
I
Take a
mean,
trip.
like legitimately, the last time I saw Geddy
were there
was
too.
Neck of the Woods.
Neck of the
Yeah,
Woods.
and then
You
and
were
then
there.
the last time,
Fire from the God show.
and the last time all three of us were in the same room was
that?
the Salt Wound and fucking
Old
DECAYER.
Ironsides, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we
Yeah.
all played that same fucking show.
That was a sick show.
Which
That
time flies.
Dude,
but,
that
like,
show was sick.
time flies, but when you live in a certain area and you start like adapting with different groups with musicians, you start to learn who you're gonna start working with,
Right.
and you get formulated with that group, and that's kind of how we started our project.
Right. And I'm sure we can all agree, like,
I'm
the
just happy
past
to be
year
here.
and a half, we've all been through some shit. And, like, I
Yeah.
think starting now, like, starting something new and being able to put everything we've learned from the past, like, kind of year or so into it and just be super passionate about it. Just have a chance to fucking kill it. Like, not rush into anything. You know, be super careful with how we do things, what things look like, what things sound like, and just fucking go all in. You know, it's like a fresh thing. It's really exciting for me personally.
Yeah, I love
Oh,
that
yeah.
idea.
I think so.
Yeah.
There's something about transitioning from what you've been doing for a long time to doing something completely new. Like, we've been involved in musical endeavors for a long time, all of us. And once you do a certain thing for long enough, it can start to feel repetitive. That same group can also evolve into something new, and in that case, then, you know, that same thing can become the fresh flavor. But
Yeah.
sometimes you just need to start from scratch, and with new experience and like new wisdom that you've gathered through mistakes and successes that you've had, and starting from the ground level, it just immediately makes sense. Because I've been, you know, the first band I was ever in, we didn't know what the hell we were doing. We played a battle of the bands at the DNA Lounge, the upstairs stage
was sick.
in San
Yeah.
Francisco, which was sick as hell. But it
Crazy.
was put on by Guerrilla Music, which doesn't exist anymore. And I have a feeling that's because they're I don't know if they're good people or whatever, but the only experience I had with these people is we won their fucking battle of the bands.
Yeah.
And they were supposed to run us a Tascam recording, like, audio interface, and we never got it.
Damn.
We never got the prize that they were advertising all over the internet for, like, oh, if you get the loudest applause, you win. And we did win.
Right.
But
Man,
like
but that's
it-
a fun experience though, like as a
Yeah.
beginner, just to play a show that's like, you know, you did have to sell tickets, and like it's kind of
Yeah.
hard because like it's like, oh, round of applause at the end, and sometimes
Right.
it's like a Sunday night, and you know, people
Right.
don't want to like say that late they got work and shit like that, but it's fun to play a show like that and like meet other people that are at the Battle of the Bands. I don't
Yeah.
give a shit about. And we both played that show. I was just in a different band, but we
Mhm.
didn't know each other at that time.
right.
But that's
a
funny.
trip.
Yeah, yeah.
That's such
We
a
came
small
from
That's
different
world.
walks.
Yeah.
Wild.
We ended up, we ended up just like syncing up at some point, and we've already done a lot of cool stuff together. You know, you and I have been in multiple bands. You and I have some serious songwriting chemistry, which
That's right.
is still in the present day right now, obviously, because this EP we're sitting on. I'm telling you guys.
Fuck yeah, it's a pleasure to still be in a project with you, even if
Dude.
it's a different thing, a new thing. That songwriting chemistry that we've shared in the past, like knowing how to work together, it's a strong suit that I'm glad we still get to exercise.
I think there's
Definitely.
a lot to say about that. Like when you like write with somebody that you've like already had that chemistry with, but then like it goes even further than that, and like when like you're like just like chilling, hanging out and stuff like that. Like I think like you and I were talking in like SF, and we're just like, yeah, bro, like we see each other when we see each other, but we're always just vibing. We're like, yeah.
Laughs are the fuel for everything.
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Like just having fucking fun. That's where that spark comes up.
It was like when I cut Sean, like I was cutting Sean's hair for a while. Like, dude, like him and I would just bullshit and talk, and he's like, bro, like your mindset is like the same as mine. Like we're both like thinking the exact same wavelength. And it's just like sometimes when it works like that, it makes everything so much more smooth. When you're working with other people, you're just like, oh yeah, bro, we're all on the same page. Like that's it. Like we all know what we're doing. Like there's zero questions about it.
Yeah, for anybody out there who wants to start a band and has never done it before, keep in mind that putting the right group together is the most important thing you can focus on getting out the gate.
That is extremely challenging.
You got to make sure that you can work together with this group of people, because you will save yourself so much trouble. Because you want to focus on the craft. You want to write music, you want to play shows, you want to do the damn thing, and you don't want to deal with just like internal struggles that are unnecessary. If you don't fuck with someone, don't work with them.
Yeah.
It's really simple, and no diss to anybody that I've ever been in a band with, no diss to anybody in particular, but certain people just work better with certain people. Sometimes there are mismatches. And it doesn't mean that either person is not good at what they do. It just means you're different people, and you're going to waste a lot of time like just arguing about which way to move as a band. Yeah. And it's not necessary. We all just want to write music and put it out, and, the whole process, the whole cycle, writing music, releasing it, touring off of that music, and then writing more music, and so on and so forth. It happens so much faster when everybody in the room is just like-minded and wants to move in the same direction.
Yeah, it could be hard to exist as one entity and be your own limb on that body.
Oh,
I feel
100%.
like as long as everybody is focused on just creating what you love authentically and just having a fucking good time, like that childlike sense of enjoyment is like always what should drive everything, and eventually just not being afraid to go for what works and cut out what doesn't.
Yeah, and that all comes with time. Literally, it comes with time. You just figure out what does and doesn't work,
and confidence, man.
Yeah,
know your worth.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's like like I haven't played bass in like almost 10 years now, and I like picked it up again, and I was like, bro, my hands are so fucking rusty. And then I started like picking it up, and I started getting my rhythm back again. And I sent it
cold, brother.
Yeah, I was like, and then Soul's like, how you doing? I was like, hey, my fingers don't work like they used to. And I was like, hold on. And then I like started getting, I was like, yeah, bro, because I play slap. Like, I play slap and slap. Bro, like, I was literally just like, and I was like, oh, okay. I'm getting the genty shit back. And I was just like, yeah, it's going to take me a second. And I was like, but I played jazz bass. Like,
you got the muscle memory.
Yeah, like, I'm like, I played jazz bass. So it's like, I'm like, all I'm doing is scales and fucking on a metronome. And I'm just like playing slap. Like, that's all I'm doing, trying to get my speed back.
Pick, please. Mm-hmm. Just sometimes keep the pick just chilling somewhere.
Slap
your teeth. Go slapping.
In the fold of your beanie right there.
Yeah, just fucking
pull it. Like
yeah, just have it on like a little part of the beanie.
Yeah.
Instead of the mic stand, dude.
Yeah,
you just got your beanie.
That's funny, dude. Yeah, but what you were saying kind of about, with new bands and fresh new bands and whatnot, I mean, being in a band now requires, and I definitely have to say this, like, most to all members being pretty versatile in the skills, you know what I mean? And with that, having the effectiveness to move it instead of how it was years ago where you played the show and you made it, which that's still a method, We all know there's bands that have some really, really good videography, that have some fucking packed out shows and an absolute army behind them. And that sells itself right there. But I think for what we're doing and everything like that, we have so many resources within the camp, and we're approaching it with being fully ready instead of being, piece by piece by piece, have it all ready to go.
There's a lot of experience between the four.
Yeah, and we're
like
also
a shitload of experience.
Yeah, I think it's like a healthy, not fear either, but it's the want to succeed. I think allows us to stay patient. Right. Yeah. And to stay, all right, like, let's take this time to do this. Let's take this to do that. And this is good that we're on here talking about it, because for all of us, over the past months of construction with this band since the last time we saw each other, which was on this tour all together. You know, we've had to do this all over the phone and text, right? Yeah. And so to like bring it all together with a group in the same room, shit's tangible.
This is cool as hell. It's first
cool
practice.
shit.
Yeah.
We're riffing, dude.
Yeah, we're riffing, dude.
I literally just got in.
Yeah.
Just got in.
There's actually a drum set right over there.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Turn the cameras off. No, I'm kidding. Hey, to your point though, of like looking at art or a project or whatever it is from as many different angles as possible, like it helps, especially like musically, like understanding how like what works for the song rather than just like, oh, I'm the drummer or I'm the guitarist or I'm the vocalist. Like all of us being focused on how all of these parts mesh and work for the song itself, as well as, you know, like how do you feel when you're looking at the album cover, when you're listening to the music or the
100%.
video or the logo, like, and taking our time to really piece that together and do it right. Like that anxiety or that fear or whatever that you might have been referring to can just be like excitement. You're like, fuck, I really want to put this out. Like I'm so excited. But at the same time, it's so worth the wait to like really have the chance to put things together right.
100%.
And have it be consistent.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's a very good point, because we've definitely done the like rushed release thing.
Oh yeah,
Right?
I think
Like,
everybody has.
Everyone in
like,
the room.
Everyone in this room has.
Not even.
We've
just,
all fucked that up.
How do we get
not
to the
even
finish
just with
line?
music, like with a band, even you know, like a release of anything. If like we've all done it half cocked, and it's
Raise your
just-
hand if you released an EP and just didn't have any promo.
For sure, yeah.
Or it took too long to release an EP.
Yeah.
Trying to figure it
Like,
out in real time.
Yeah, you're like, oh, we're just gonna release this EP, no
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
warm up for
Hey,
it.
but that could be
Just put it
cool
out
though.
there.
It could be,
Like
but
if you're a
nobody
band
knows who
focused
you
on
are.
playing live and having fun, you're like, fuck it. Like whoever gives a shit will give a shit. Like sometimes that could pop off if you just
Yeah.
put yourself in the right place.
Oh, 100%.
But
Well,
it's
you know
all
what you
about
can
whatever
do?
your
Some
dig
bands
is.
at the top right now have done that. They've done that method. And
You just
it
got
works.
clout, like boom, whoever sees it will see
Dude,
it.
take
And
it
then
as
how
it
many
is,
will see
bro.
it.
You know what you could do? You can release it out of nowhere and just have a promo plan in place for after the release.
Yeah,
That's
true.
That's part of it.
I mean,
Because
then
it gets
have
to
the
sit. It
content
gets to
ready.
sit for a little bit.
Yeah,
and
just
then,
start posting it everywhere.
Yeah.
TikTok does its thing if the
Yeah.
music and the content is right. I mean, you don't necessarily have to say, hey, 3 months from now, just so y'all know, don't forget, on this date, we're dropping 4 songs.
Everyone forgets.
That doesn't work anymore.
And I feel like social
Unless
media,
you're Slipknot. Like,
right?
Yeah.
Social media is a great way to stay connected with people too, and like marketing on social media is great. I feel like I'm a huge fan of doing things like the raw and organic way, like super DIY. Like what it's all about. Like you could put some shit out, and like what the most important thing is like go to shows, meet people, like talk to bands, put your band out there, because as long as you're going to shows and being involved in shit, like you can be as involved as you want, because that's really where it's at. That's where the community is showing up
true.
and shit.
Deadass.
But you know,
Especially
then
when
you got
launching.
the internet side of things, which you know you can open your phone and stay connected with all those people, and it's really cool. But you know,
But you're right, bro. Like
all about
it's
the moshing
it
and
takes
the-
that second wave when you're starting off to gain the army behind it, and the only way that army builds is by the community. You know what I mean? And like
yeah, the people
show
you've
up.
met over
Yeah.
so much time,
Yeah.
and like they're like, oh, what? Like,
Yeah.
Geddy's in a band with Sean, and
Yeah.
like, you know, it's like everyone starts piecing it together. Like,
they want to
dog,
throw down for their
this
dogs,
is tight.
bro.
Like,
That's what it is. They're
Word.
like,
You
oh
got the
shit.
community behind you. That makes it different. It gives
Absolutely.
you that,
Oh,
It
yeah.
gives you that push to get. I mean, first of all, to the top of your city. Not like being at the top is what matters or whatever.
No.
But it puts you on the map, and then you know from local you go regional, from regional you go national. It's all about who wants to see you succeed, and if there's enough people who want to back you, who are motivated to share your music because they want more eyes on you. And you've treated enough people well in person at shows that they all like, yeah, I like that person. I want to support them.
Mm-hmm.
It makes such a big difference to just be an active member of your community
100%.
rather than the shadow person who's just posting about their music online and nobody knows who they are.
Yeah.
right, and be fucking cool. Be fucking cool. Be nice.
Yeah.
If you don't clap for
human
other people,
experiences.
you can't expect people to clap for you.
Yeah.
That
Thanks,
part,
bro. It's fucking.
That's
It's not a competition or anything, bro. Just have fun.
Bro, just let people be fucking happy about their wins. Like, who gives a shit? We're all just doing the same thing we're all doing.
Spread the love. It comes back around.
Yeah, you're like,
oh,
dude,
worst, bro.
oh,
Shitting
dude, you got to play that show. Like, oh man, it must be fucking nice. And you're like, dude, shut the fuck up. Let them have fun.
Well, it's like that person's in their life. Their shit in their life sucks. You know,
yeah,
I hate on that.
I'm like, don't hate on people for their fucking wins, bro. They're just excited. Like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
We should all be. We're all one body. We should be lifting each other up.
Exactly.
One day we're gonna be fucking old.
Oh yeah,
so this is our time.
Like
to
nobody's
rock,
gonna
bro.
be doing this shit.
Be an old drama queen trying to be cooler than other people?
Like, looking back on the episode and looking back at shit, and being like, no,
fucking
it's
goofy.
Oh man.
Like, bro.
No, bro. If anybody's doing the damn thing, they're stepping on a fucking stage. They're releasing their music through DistroKid or whatever.
Winning.
Like, I'm so fucking stoked for you, and I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, seriously. It's such an accomplishment to do that already.
Yeah.
There's some people that won't even do public speaking because they're terrified of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I was scared of honestly public speaking before I was in a band.
Yeah,
like honestly,
fair.
like I would shake, bro, before sleep in high school. Like having to speak out loud and do presentations, like deep down, I think it was because of anxiety. Like I fucking hated it. And then having fuck ups in front of tons of people on stage and being like, sound dude's like, fucking make 2 minutes. Yeah, he's like, just go for, you know what I mean? Like fuck, that takes it out of you. So.
That's a hard hurdle to overcome for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But then the music starts, and it's like we have this organized noise. It's like all timed out, and like as soon as that shit hits, the adrenaline hits. It's like it all fucking makes sense.
Yeah, it all goes away, and it's
or you
a
can
dance,
channel
bro.
that into it or whatever.
Dog, I love that when I hear the metronome in my ear, and then all of a sudden I'm like, first note, boom, and I'm like, I forgot about all of you fuckers.
Yeah.
I'm like,
as a vocalist, like you become a whole different fucking animal. On stage. Like you serve the song. You are that energy. You are controlling the crowd and shit. Even like some of the most fucking quiet, timid, shy fucking guys can be the fucking craziest, like the one controlling the room.
Yeah.
No, it's
sick,
true,
bro.
It's fucking
No,
true.
Yeah.
straight
The
up.
stage can bring it out, dude. Literally, like 4 years ago on tour, we were in Atlanta, and I drank way too many Red Bulls before. I slept like shit the night before, you know what I mean? This is in the days when I could still drink caffeine, and I had a full panic attack, and I'll never forget, like, the start of the set begins, and I'm, like, walking on stage looking at my guitars, like, cut the set, you know what I mean?
You thought you couldn't do it?
I literally thought I was about to black out, and I'll never forget, dude, like, Talented Son comes in, and it's like, do-do-do-do-do, and I don't even say the first line. I'm just, like, trying to just stay standing up. And for some reason,
You're all tweaking
because the dudes were like so in the pocket in the fucking part, like I came back to life, and I was able to get through that. And I'll never forget that because
I can see it. I can feel it.
It was almost one of the starts too of like getting kind of panic attacks during that period of time when I was getting panic attacks. But yes, that happened to me, and it's like it was the music that pushed me back because I literally was looking at the dudes like, cut it. And they were looking at me like, what the fuck's going on? Because I couldn't really be like, yo, homie, like I had too many Red Bulls, like my heart's going too fast. But it was just, it was all mental, man. And like,
That's beautiful that
the stage, man. It's
That's
like,
sick.
yeah, it can bring out a confidence in you, but also like what you were just saying, like when the music starts and it's done the right way and you know your music and you know your set and you know when your dudes are like in the pocket versus playing another show and it's like we were good, you know, but like I don't know, man, it can mend wounds.
That kind of thing tests you in a big way. I think it teaches you something too when you're in a moment where you are almost entirely convinced that I can't do this, but then you do it.
Yeah.
And then you come out of that moment and you said, well, you know, I remember the doubt that I was feeling right before that happened, and then the cue came in, you know, you hear the clicks in your ears or whatever, and you did it anyway. So it teaches you that maybe my limitations are more stretchy than I thought. Maybe these
100%.
maybe my
You can always surprise yourself.
yeah, maybe my capabilities don't end right here. You know, that it reframes the way you think about a lot of things.
I mean, we've all played like to like certain sizes of crowds that we were like, we see the crowd and we're like, fuck.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna be honest, especially if I'm playing guitar, I don't even look at the crowd. I'm so locked in with my instrument and like and like the music itself that like I feel like I'm not even noticing it. Like I played different size crowds and shit like that, and I maybe have looked up once or twice.
Damn.
But like as a vocalist, like especially like pursuing Swung, a hardcore band that is gonna be like debuting live pretty soon that I have.
Oh, yeah.
See, that's where it's gonna be all about crowd control, roll call in moshers and shit like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That'll be a whole different game, you know. But like when I'm
You're
with
gonna
my
love
guitar,
that.
I can be
it's gonna be
in
fun
my
for you,
fucking
bro.
bubble in the song or whatever. It's a little different. But
I'm actually really like excited to experience that again, I guess, with this project, just because like I've been a frontman for so fucking long and played bass, and I played bass in a hardcore band in Tennessee, and like I just remember how fun that was.
bass is the funnest instrument to play
Dude,
live,
yeah,
right?
and I'm just gonna
good,
rip
dude.
it and have fun and just it's gonna be a blast. Like I'm gonna
Kick
be like
people in the front row and shit from the
fucking-
stage.
It's gonna be great. Fucking love it.
Dude, Shiloh from Orthodox kicked me hard in the chest at Gilman like 2 weeks ago. That was sick as fuck.
Bro, I used to watch
Alright.
Orthodox.
Yeah, I'm great, dude. I felt like that had to happen,
It
dude.
was like the kick of truth, bro.
Bro.
I was like,
Orthodox
me? My
slap.
chest?
Yeah.
Fuck. All right.
It was just meant to
Dude,
happen.
living outside of Nashville and seeing Orthodox and Backtrack and Incinerary all the time was like,
Those bands
I'm
are
a huge
so
Orthodox
fun,
fan.
dude.
they're
Like,
so good.
They're tight and they're heavy,
so
but they're also
fucking
fun,
fun.
to watch because, like, we always talk about dudes like the woo type fucking factor.
That's what this music is all about.
It's what
dude.
it's all about,
like
man.
extreme music, especially that like grooves. Like I feel like it brings this energy out of you where like most of the song is honestly like a build up, right? Where you're feeling the shit and you can't believe what you're hearing and seeing. And it's so intense and you're like, holy fucking shit. And then there's like a blah 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 dun 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 dun. And especially if you're a mosher, that's where it drops and you
Yep.
let it all out.
Oh, yeah.
Tapping into that shit is so cool. And like speaking of bands that can really control the crowd, when I saw Orthodox 2 weeks ago at Gilman,
Bro, they fuck.
fucking crush it. They have everybody in that room under their fucking wing,
Under
just
their- yeah.
doing their shit.
Conductors, bro.
You're just fucking, or you're moshing. And
Yeah.
just everyone in that room is bouncing and vibing, dude. That's
Dog.
such a good band. If you don't listen to Orthodox,
Yeah,
listen to
You're
Orthodox.
fucking up, honestly.
Straight
If you're
up,
not
like-
listening to Orthodox, you're fucking up.
Like honest
live
to God,
set is
I
just
saw them in a
chaos
300
every
cap
time.
venue, and they were not that big at the time.
Yeah.
Still fucking ripped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
I feel like they're just now starting to get their flowers. A
yeah,
little
they're
bit.
they're starting to get their flowers now, but they have always ripped. Like they
Always
are
ripped, super
insanely
underrated
talented.
band. I have no fucking idea why, but they rip.
Yeah, they're
How many times have we said that in
just
the last
do.
minute?
Yeah.
Rip.
yeah.
But they do. They really do. And I mean, like what you
Yeah.
were saying, like we all saw them with 70 people at Midtown like a year ago.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like the shows were
Right.
smaller because the band has been blowing up, and like when you get them in a bigger room with a bigger sound, bigger crowd, more energy, like it all comes to life, and why that band deserves to be bigger. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, it's all about the fucking music, dude.
Yeah.
And the
Exactly.
music has
Open
always
the
been
Door.
badass.
Was that the Open the Door show, their album release tour?
Yeah.
The door
Yeah.
left open.
Were you at that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there was a good amount of people there, but still, like, versus like
It was not as packed as it should have been.
no, yeah.
Like not even close.
well, now you're seeing like fucking packed like pits and shit like that for their shows only, which again, bands like that, like 156 Silence, like, do I remember
Bro.
seeing him at fucking
Right.
at what's it called, Ironsides,
Yeah.
years ago. Not even, dude, like
That's a
2.5
tiny
years
room.
ago.
Just a platform.
2.5
Bro,
years
Not
ago.
even stage, just a platform.
Same energy like that
awesome.
they play today, but
I
then now
fucking
the
love
stage
that
is
venue
big.
though. Like,
Yeah.
honest to God, like when we all three played that venue, we all looked at each other and were like, "Did they sign waivers for this shit? Cause like this is a small ass room." Like
Ironsides is a vibe, dude.
I was like,
small.
somebody's gonna die today.
intimate-
Remember when we had Santa two-stepping in our
Yeah.
pit when we played there?
the,
That's so
the
sick.
Christmas benefit show, the toy
Yeah.
drive. We had Santa
You see a guy
two-stepping
out
at the
there
end
just
of our
fucking
set.
getting it?
It's
That's
so
fire.
sick, dude.
Is this when Kubrick?
That's on video, right?
Yeah.
That's sick.
I think there's a TikTok. I might
That's
still be
amazing,
on our
dude.
TikTok.
That's sick.
The Kubrick TikTok.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Santa
motherfucker.
Claus is fucking coming to
He's
town.
two-stepping to town.
coming to Sacktown.
Swinging.
Orthodox now reminds me of like when I first started seeing Knock Loose when they were starting.
Yeah,
Bro.
yeah.
It's
I
got
know.
a
It's starting to
similar
make more
energy.
sense to more people now. But I know
Yeah,
from
that's-
when I first saw that band, I was like, this is so sick because it's like metalcore and hardcore. You can mosh to it, but it's got that like new metal vibe to it because they're obviously children of that. They'll say it themselves in interviews and shit like
100%.
100.
But like
Yeah.
that mix is tight.
Yeah.
That mix, it works for them.
It's
and
like
I dig that
Turnstile,
band
like
hard.
old Turnstile. A lot of people didn't really understand it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's like hardcore," but like the singing, like sometimes is like whatever to me. And I'm like, "Nah, dude, these guys are really good. Like
It's
really,
crazy how
really
big they've
fucking
gotten.
good. Like
Yeah.
I was like, these guys are talented. Like When Step to the Rhythm came out, I was like, yo.
I know.
I was like,
from that
I'm like,
till
yo,
now.
like this album is goated. Like, why are we not talking
Dude, the
about
intro,
this?
the intro to it. Yeah.
Dude, and there's like the sonic side of hardcore, what's traditional, but then there's also the ethos. There's the community, and like a band like that being backed for, you know, everything that they've put into it, and like their sound changing makes sense too.
It
like,
so makes sense.
And the energy of the shows hasn't changed.
No, God no. If
I think
anything,
that's
it's almost
cool.
enhanced itself.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
It's good
People are
musicianship.
partying, man. Like
Sick.
that song "Holiday," man. Like it's just like literally like
Yeah.
it's about community. It's about fucking. That's why every single show you see, everybody's just to see if people just jumping.
It's all about energy, man.
All energy.
All about
and that's
energy.
what we're doing for this new project. Like the whole purpose for it is like, I mean, it's us as musicians, but it's for people to fucking have fun and to move.
Yeah, and
Infectious energy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
That's
want to
what-
capture that. I'm sorry, you said what you were.
Oh no,
gonna
no,
say.
that's okay. I was. We might be saying something similar. Honestly, I want to just point out that we are specifically designing this music for the live experience.
Yes.
Yep.
That is absolutely what we're doing, because when we started out, we were just like, oh, this riff is kind of cool, you know, like we'll write a little beat under it, and like when you start out songwriting, it's just you're just having fun. You're just writing a song, and you don't have any kind of vision beyond that. But now we've all been playing shows for years, so the way we're writing this music is like people are gonna fucking kill each other during this riff.
Yeah.
It's
Like-
so funny you mentioned that because, dude, like throughout other iterations of our old bands and stuff like that, we've always had great songwriting chemistry, and we thought of it less from a live show perspective and a crowd response perspective, and more just like what was fun musically. And after playing with you as a drummer and recognizing your potential and how you could understand fucked up transitions and time signatures and arrangements the way that I could write them, we were mainly just writing from like not trying to be impressive, but almost like see what we were capable of. And then we get to play the shows and we're like, fuck, like why are we, this is too technical. Like we have some songs where it's like it's way too stupid.
People
and
are
we
supposed
didn't
to be
even think
moshing.
about
That's
people like
really
the
funny,
average
bro.
listener being able to understand a 7/4 transition or
Yeah, no,
whatever
no.
into a fucked up part. But now like no, like these songs that we're putting out were truly written from the perspective of like
Beat everyone's
moshers,
ass.
beat ass, even just
Yeah.
someone who
Duck your
doesn't mosh
fucking
being
head.
able to dance to it,
Yeah.
you know? I
Yeah.
mean, it
Yeah,
gets
yeah.
a little fucked up, but it definitely, years later now, like, rather than sitting with my guitar in my hands just trying to write music, I'm, like, picturing the show in my head while we're working on these music.
I think like
These
we all
musics-
feed off of that energy too. Like when you see people like I'm gonna be honest, like when I was in a hardcore band, my favorite thing was to watch people fucking just getting on stage and like losing their shit and jumping off and stuff.
Stage
like,
dives.
Like stage high fives
Hitting.
and stage dives, bro. Like that shit was so sick to me.
Pile-ups.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what it's all
Like
about.
bro,
Pile-ups are
the
so classic,
pile-ups are
you know,
so
yeah.
sick.
Even small shows and there's a fucking pile up.
You
It's
got
just
some
better.
call out lines for us?
Even better.
You get some call out
Oh,
lines
I'm not
for
on
us?
spot right now, dude. Honestly,
No,
I
no,
will.
no, not
oh,
right now.
do I?
I mean, do you have some written for the EP?
Oh, I have a
haven't-
stupid amount written
Okay,
for
because
that.
I haven't
just
heard
been on
shit.
spot.
I am so excited to hear your vocals.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know you
Thank
said you're
you.
gonna like switch up your style a little bit.
Well-
I don't know. What are you thinking?
Okay, so like the one thing that I was gonna say about this project from Decayer is like Decayer and the energy behind it has been me trying to always push the obviously energy, crowd, the fun with that, moshing, all of that. But Decayer is obviously a deathcore band, so there's a lot of those super like duration moments and like so much energy expended that I have to focus in these certain categories on stage. And so
Totally.
this other side of it is not that. It's not focused on that. It's focused on how well can the live performance be to pretty much, as we've talked about with these other bands, to create, like to be the conductor of the crowd. How much more can we work as a band live for the live performance over sitting there and focusing on a crazy super fast high part into a low into a fucking slow breakdown and then it slows down. I love that shit. I always will. But I mean, for me as a music listener, it's not my honest like bread and butter. It's something that I've been doing for years that I'm used to, but this feels like full-bodied what I am behind.
Fuck yeah,
and I
dude.
think that's a cool thing for me in this next stage of musicianship, to work with you guys to discover that. And so I would say like vocal-wise, what's cool about this is there's super, like I'm going super low and super heavy type elements, but it's like the energy there from before with some of these lines that are going to hit harder and are more impactful, with the one-liner parts to call-out parts. To him and I going to be working together on like vocal back and forth lines and shit like that too. It's just going to be, I think, like a different kind of envelope that I have.
Vibe.
Yeah, different vibe that I haven't been able.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like I want to comment real quick on earlier you were talking about like crowd reactions that are like, woo, like fucking. I feel like with this project specifically, the energy of the music, I don't know what I would call the genre because it's kind of a solid mix. Like I would mainly put it sonically, especially production wise, and a lot of the songwriting in the deathcore, even death metal, slam, a little bit of hardcore, a little bit of metalcore, maybe even some like, it's a fusion of like all those things, and even like a little new metal shit. Like there's some guitar noises, a little bit of melody in there, but what the energy I want to capture with this is like when I first ever saw a local show, like obviously I got into like as a kid like Warped Tour and shit like that. I was watching Chelsea Grin, a little bit of like Whitechapel and stuff like that, but then a friend of mine brought me to like a local deathcore show, and I saw the bands Messenger of the Covenant and Endings.
Okay.
And like yeah, we're gonna go there, dude. Like fucking, like, seeing that shit and like the way that they write their songs, like it's all about moshing. Like, and just those moments. Sometimes the silent moments are the hardest moments, and just those moments that make people go like, "Woo, holy shit!" Yeah. Like that's what I want to capture, like that kind of vibe. Without, I mean, it's not like traditionally that, but like it's gonna feel like that, and that's something I've always wanted to tap into, because like seeing that as a younger kid, like starting to go to local shows, I was into like Suicide Silence, Chelsea Grin, shit like that, but like it existing in my area and in my state and just watching people throw down and go fucking crazy to it, I was like, bro, this exists here.
Yeah,
I want to be involved. I want to do shit like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be the vibes. Like 80% of the vibes is gonna be like that era of deathcore.
Hell yeah.
And dude, like
windbreakers swishing and keys jingling.
Big ass plugs.
Yeah, big ass plugs.
Sneakers squeaking.
Sneakers squeaking, big ass plugs, fucking Vans no socks. Spin kicks, bro. Fucking
that fucking As Blood Runs Black. Sorry, I had to cut you off.
No,
that
you're good.
Fucking As Blood Runs Black allegiance kind of shit where it just fucking punches you right in the mouth, and you're just like, yo, this is just getting heavier and heavier by the second, isn't it?
I think this is though a big buildup though of like everything we've been playing. I mean, like you're in Traders, you play like Traders itself too is like a blend of like deathcore, metalcore. Like there's a lot of different like
beat down.
Yeah,
there's
yeah. There's a lot of flavors 100%. In there, and like with Kubrick and like Aniver, like all those bands before too. Again, there's also like that kind of fusion in there, and I think for all of us and all the projects that we've been in before. And what we're doing now, I think that this is like us taking everything that we've kind of learned and adapted to and found the right group for us to say, let's do this together into this next kind of timeline of heavy music that we're living in, which is like at its peak right now, I would say. It's so fucking big.
If you're a fan of groovy, extreme music, there's going to be a little something for everybody in there.
Fuck yeah.
'Cause I know we all listen to different types of it and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Different flavors for everyone, bro.
And it's gonna be fucking fun, man.
Once we put out this EP too, there's nothing stopping us from just writing another one.
Yep.
You know, because I'm looking forward to being in that setting almost more than anything right now, because it wasn't until recently that Traders even was asking for my input on drums. You know, because like at first, you know, I was hired as a touring drummer.
Yeah.
They just figured it out. That's what I'm saying. But like,
he
until
can create shit too.
yeah.
They're like, damn, what the fuck? Yeah, this is crazy.
Well, I did a little something. I mean, you know, their music is their music. I write for the song, just
like
we were talking about. So
always.
It's a little different when it's our shit and we can do whatever we want.
Yep.
And you know, whatever we want for our music, rather than me thinking like, what makes sense for a Traders track?
Yeah.
Or this Traders track, because they're adapting their sound a little bit too. There's new music on the way there, with some of my shit on it.
Sick.
Which will be cool.
That's good.
Sick.
Fuck
yeah. It feels. I feel like it's good for us as musicians to be flexing that muscle of, you know, writing music, being creative in that way, composing, I haven't done that in a while, and it feels good to be back in the writing room.
That's good that you're doing that.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking awesome, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
I'm very much enjoying it.
I feel like this, like, we all have other projects and shit like this, but this band, I feel like, is on a lot nastier, heavier of a side than any of us have ever been on the spectrum. And that I'm really excited about. It's like every second of every song is like you're smashing something through a window.
Yeah, when
fucking
Soul
insane.
showed
Rage
me
room.
a little bit of it, I was like,
Wait till you hear the live
bro,
drums,
I literally,
later
bro, he
on.
literally told me, and like he like showed me, and I was like, "Hey, dog, do you guys have a bassist?" And he's like, "Nah," and I was like, "I want it." Like I like instantly told. That was like the first thing I said. I was like, "I want to play
He's
bass."
in, dude.
I was like, "I want to play bass,
He's
bro."
in.
You gotta sing jazz.
Yeah, and the
You had us
snare,
at jazz.
the snare, bro. Like the best way that I would describe it. Shout out the homie Taryn. He let us borrow a 14-inch stainless steel snare, clear heads. It's wound fucking tight.
Damn,
Like
shout out
dialed
Taryn,
super
bro.
nice. Shout out Taryn.
I think
We gotta get you a
fantastic.
setup like that. But the best way I could describe it, the snare on this record is like some fool just got out of Home Depot, right? He's like on his way to his truck in the parking garage, and he fucking accidentally drops his plywood just flat on the ground. It echoes in the fucking thing. While at the same time as that happens, someone hit him in the back of the head with a frying pan, and then someone else hit him in the face with one of those rubber dodgeballs.
Yeah.
All at the same. That's basically what I was going for.
That sound mixed in with the fucking thing hitting the ground.
All three at the same time is what the snare on this record sounds like.
It's gonna be. It's
And
so
no
fat.
sample. It was so sick, and this motherfucker is so consistent that like we didn't need to trigger it. There's no samples. That shit is cracked.
I remember
fucking
talking to you
cracked.
after you finished it up, and you're like, "Yeah, I fucking nailed it through, bro." I was like,
Cracked it.
"Hell yeah!"
So consistent.
Bro,
what's
I
fucking
will
awesome.
say, like, that's something that I definitely have recognized about Soul, like, throughout my time period of watching his, like, videos and shit like
Fucking
that,
gets
bro.
it done,
Like, no,
man.
like, watching him in Orlando, dude, the way he hits that snare sometimes, I'm like, this motherfucker's in that pocket like
The pocket.
crazy.
Dude, it's insane. Not to
I'm
not to
like,
nerd out some
God
more.
Damn.
Not to
I'm like,
nerd out some
hell
more, but
yeah.
the tedious
I'm gonna
work,
put my
the
mic down and just let him
quantizing and
brag
shit.
about me.
Like when I'm scooting transients, like it's barely, dog. Like
Yeah,
the fool
I-
is on, but like I'm still
is.
sitting there scooting just to line everything up.
Like the
but
physics
makes
of
my
fucking-
job a lot easier than it would be maybe in
Yeah.
other cases. So.
Yeah, dog. As
shit, dog.
as somebody who's going to be in the rhythm section, I'm like, bro, I'm never gonna have a problem because Soul is on it.
Bro's like, I'm the
like,
bassist. I love it.
Hey,
Dude, I love that we got the whole band now. I had no idea it was going to be that way. Fuck yeah.
Geddy's like, I'm so here for
We're
this.
set because I didn't know who was going to play bass, dude. I had no idea. If you're actually down,
I'm
that's sick.
hella down. Like, if you guys would have me, I'm 100% down.
Let's jam.
You're there for it.
Let's jam.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and by the way,
fucking always
this
do
is
that,
a
bro.
band
Me
rehearsal
too.
space, so
Yeah, I mean,
this is a band
Locked
rehearsal space
in.
right here.
Fucking-
And,
We are about to be locked.
I've got a
in.
20-unit fucking in-ear monitor fucking
That's
case, so
sick.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
In-ears are already there.
Dude, some shows
yeah.
we might just backtrack guitars and I'll just be Pit Warrior.
Oh my god, dude.
You just see Geddy
No, it's
like
a fucking-
throw
Yeah.
his
It's a
guitar.
projection of
You're
Geddy
all-
on stage playing with Geddy in the fucking pit.
Dude, it sucks because like that's like where some of the songwriting comes from. It's like, what would I want to pit to? And it's like, I'll never get to, dude.
That's like
Geddy just screams into the mic.
That's really
I'm
tight.
about to identify as a fucking problem. Throws his guitar and then the guitar comes in and just starts hitting everybody.
The fact
Nah,
that
playing
you
it's
wrote
fun.
it like that though, like shit that I would pit to, that's fucking tight.
Of course.
That's
Fuck
the way
yeah.
to do
Shit
it.
that I would hit to.
Because
That
Geddy
could be a
throws down,
whole-
bro.
Shit that
I've
we gotta
literally
make that a
Dude,
shirt,
even on
bro.
tour, dude.
Shit that I
Bro,
would
that's this full. During Decayer sets, like when we're on tour,
Oh,
like
fucking
I'm playing a
throwing
set
down.
too, yet
Oh,
I
I
have
know.
to mosh.
Yeah,
Because
he's
when we
mocked
all
every
played the
show.
same show together at fucking Old Ironsides, you jumped in instantly. I was like, dog.
No, every night
I was like,
every
this
night
dude's
he threw
throwing
down.
I don't give a fuck. We're in
Every
Delaware.
night.
Yeah,
Shit's
talk about
popping.
when you're
Other
on
side of the
tour.
country. What's up?
You're already telling the story. Go ahead.
I was just saying, in Delaware, some random ass shit, bro. Like shows popping. Never been there. These people don't know me yet. I'm still on some asshole shit. I don't give a
Hell
fuck.
yeah.
Geddy's
Delaware?
like,
That was fun.
Geddy's like, I'm gonna
Fuck yeah.
fuck everyone's day
What was
up
that skate
right
shop?
now.
I think it was in Delaware or one like in that area generally, but that was a sick show. Was that on your guys' leg?
No. That was, you know what? That's when y'all departed from us.
We did the South.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
guys did the South. We departed from you from. I don't even
There was see that whole thing's a blur. There were like different
That's what
legs with
happens when
different
you
bands.
do the whole country.
But dude, like going through like
forgot
Arizona,
you went
New
on that
Mexico,
whole thing,
Texas,
though.
it was sick.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah. I had a great time.
I was told that you were pitting every single night.
Yeah, maybe every other night.
Like maybe every other.
On our leg, he was. Well, it was also the
I
beginning.
probably
of it.
shouldn't have been, but dude, it was so fun, dude. Sometimes it's just the music. I'll be like, nah, I'm not pitting tonight, and then the live music just gets me, and I'm like, fucking fine.
Yeah.
Dude,
I mean, but
have to.
even if you were giving anybody the impression that you were pitting every night, that's a lot more than I would expect out of
it's
somebody
all
who's
feeling.
already on tour performing every night.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
insane.
It's all
respect,
feeling in
too.
its expression and passion. Like I love moshing and dancing just as much as I love making the music. Like it's
Hell yeah.
It was a huge part of me coming up in this scene was like watching people throw down and eventually like trying it myself. And that's where I think I've met like a lot of like cool friends was because like it's like a style of thing where like it's one thing if you're push pitting at metal shows, like you're not really meeting people, but like when you like have sick pit stees and like someone daps you up and you're like, what's your name? Like I've met homies that way and I think that's pretty sick, dude. Like we're all doing something so stupid.
No, you're like, fuck yeah, after like.
Like it's so
True,
stupid
it's
out of
true.
context, but it's so sick at the show, and then you meet people with stees, and then you see them at another show. It's sick.
No,
as
it's
fuck,
facts
dude.
because you recognize that Steez and you're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
dude, you're fucking killing it out there.
Like,
You got
get
those
it.
homies that
Yeah.
In the
know
moment-
pit or like
Yeah.
haven't pit in a while, and you just like see them like they're like
Well,
hat
okay.
comes off. What the fuck? Oh, and they're on the outside of the pit, and they just jump in. And you're like, they about to fuck everyone's day up. Like that's gonna be tight. Like that's gonna be.
And we hit the gym this year, so everyone's getting fucked
Oh
up.
yeah, no,
Same.
100%.
Stamina
As a band, as a
is insane.
band member, the like the consideration, the approval you're looking for is someone throwing the fuck down.
Oh,
when
yeah.
you see people throwing the fuck down, you're like, we're doing good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This
The
part
more
is
violent
doing
it
good.
gets, the
and not
better
being too
you
cool
feel.
to do it.
Yeah.
No, the metal shows are the only place where somebody will leave with a broken nose happy.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah.
Or a black eye or
They
whatever.
take a
They're like,
photo
hell
with
yeah.
you. You know, they're like, hey, my nose is fucking to the left.
I love those brutal, dude. The kids these days, like at hardcore shows, like 17, 18-year-olds just like making reels and shit, and they got their homie just gushed up, just like
fucked up. And the dude's like, yeah.
fucking love it. Dude.
Yeah.
I've seen somebody have a seizure, bleeding out, yanking him out of.
What the?
Yeah.
And then and then the paramedics come. He finally wakes up and he goes, "That was some sick shit."
Yeah.
Dude, so these
sick
kids need
shit.
that intensity, man. It's an outlet.
Yeah.
They do.
It might suck the next day, but when you're there, you're like, fuck yeah.
It's crazier than doing
That-
shit in the outside world and
Oh,
the
yeah.
violence, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Could be worse.
it
Oh,
could
yeah.
be worse, yeah.
Dog, like I literally like played a show at the Funhouse and fucking
I love the Funhouse.
Dude, this dude's
In
fucking
Seattle.
like knee like
yeah.
blew the fuck out and it was like the size of a grapefruit. And I'm just like, dog, and he's like, dog, dude, you guys are so good. And I'm like, what the fuck, dog? Like you're like really fucked up. He's like, yeah, but it was so sick. And
You're
I'm
so
like,
thinking
being
about
a
our
good
set.
sport is so funny.
I'm like, bro,
God.
this is so sick, but
It's
also
true.
like, goddamn, take care of yourself.
Like not suing anyone,
Like,
just
you're
being
not
a good
suing me
sport.
for
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, it's
So tight.
Not suing anybody.
yeah.
Facts.
You show, I mean, but if you show up to a brutal show, and dude, moshing used to be scarier. Like,
Oh my
10
god,
years
it was
ago.
so scary.
But like, if you show up to a brutal show, you have to know what you're getting into. At the same time, like, you have to know where to stand if you don't want to get hit. Especially the smaller the room.
It's just etiquette.
You can't really
Yeah.
be blaming anyone else. It's etiquette.
No,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
You're
said.
standing in that fucking spot, like, just looking over it with a mean face and fucking,
Yeah.
you know, throwing some arms out because you don't understand it. It's like, you're probably going to get.
You're gonna get clocked at some point.
And I just want to say the people that have like had like bad injuries, like that fucked them up for life. Like I feel for those people. I'm
100%.
like,
Yeah.
I'm saying like
100%.
sometimes shit happens, man. Like I'm not
Yeah.
saying here like don't sue or like don't blah blah blah. Like shit happens, but like at the same time, you show up to a show, shit might happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how the band Hinder.
Of course.
Lips
course.
of an angel.
Go home and
They
get
hate
stoned.
mosh pits.
Why? Because someone got fucked
They
up
got
in there.
fucked up, and now they hate pits. Like they got like ruined their life, and they're like, yeah, one of our fans ruined their life. That's why we hate pits. We don't like pits.
It's kind of hard to
probably didn't
mosh
have an LLC
right
or-
now.
But they did tell me how they laugh when people with pits like Hearts of an Angel.
Dude.
That's crazy. Bro.
My girl's in.
I
the
mean,
next
I gotta say,
in, bro.
Yeah.
dude, like now,
Sidestepping
remember
to that
Aftershock
shit?
this year with remember fucking this was a trip to. I saw footage of it because I didn't actually get to see the set, but Hatebreed set, seeing all of like the people who are like, I'm throwing the fuck down versus like people who are like you know, dad in the garage like Hatebreed, you know what I mean? Like
it's a solid mix. Yeah,
dude, like getting rocked, bro. Like, people were fucking.
I'm the same thing with you because I think we were talking about it,
Yep.
and I was like,
we were talking.
I was like, are you going to the Hatebreed? Like, you know, like go and watch them. And he's like, yeah, I'm trying to, and I was like, yeah, dog, I'm not getting anywhere near that pit. Yeah. And like other people were like, yeah, fuck all that, dude. Like that's literally gonna be the most violent thing I've ever seen,
bro. In a fucking pit.
That's wild, dude. Like especially like more metallic sounding bands or bands that came from that era that are like more OG. Like there are metalhead fans straight up, and then there are hardcore people.
Oh yeah.
So like having that mix is like it's probably never gonna go away, and it's always gonna be fucked up.
You're gonna always have a guy who's push pitting in there who gets literally back kicked.
Rocked.
They don't like to
the
mix.
fucking seventh layer, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can only imagine how many fights happened at the Hatebreed fucking like stage. Like,
dude,
there had to be so fucking many.
And no, I guarantee there's OGs that'll show up and stand on the side of the pit with the intention of like putting themselves in a position to get kicked in the face and then start a fight with that person.
Oh, yeah.
Like I guarantee.
Fuck that.
Dickheads.
But yes, absolutely.
But like, yes.
But I guarantee it happens because like the OG metalheads, they miss the push pits and they just feel like it should still be that way. They shouldn't be throwing their fists, whatever. And there's a new generation that's come in and really made a mark.
Yep.
And
even young kids too going
I feel
in there
like the
with
young
the
kids
shirt
are bringing
on.
it back though.
Yeah.
Like low key, like you see the emo kids now. They're like, and then you're like, whoa, well, the emo kids are throwing down now.
Yeah, the alt kids with 6 stees, bro. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
dog. I'm here for it, bro. Because like
I didn't see it coming, man. Like
I did not either.
17-year-olds
Swear to
with
God.
like tight pit stees. I'm like, dude, we are so up right now.
No, it's true.
Oh, we're so
this type of music is surviving.
Yep.
It's kind of wild. Like, I think we all kind of like grew up in the era of when it first like kind of started, and we were like, "Oh, this is cool."
Yeah.
And then
it's changing.
It's like
when it was dying,
ever-evolving.
arguably, like low key,
Yeah,
like kind of like it was popping, and then like around 2015, like when I was going to local shows, like it kind of crashed, and then like it picked up like when I joined up with these guys in Anniver, and we were like playing some shows, like shit was pretty popping, like right before COVID and shit, and then obviously COVID hit, and I'm like, I have no idea what's gonna happen now, like our shows ever gonna happen again, and then post COVID, like. There was just this huge DIY hardcore movement in the Bay, and just like shows have been sick ever since. And
that's true.
It's fucking awesome.
Because I remember my first after COVID, I was heavy breathing.
Oh, bro, not at all. Because like I was fucking around in my backyard all of COVID at practice with these guys.
Geddy's in the backyard, just fucking like yes.
Bro, you remember at Anniver practice where we would just sit outside the van and put on some music and just pit?
Bro, no, literally. Okay,
Hardcore King jacked that off of him.
I want
he just fucking poof.
Anybody watching right now on YouTube or wherever you're listening, like, let us know if you were in a band during the pandemic, if you kept practicing.
Every week.
We practiced
Lock
every
in.
single Tuesday that for like that whole year and a half because it just cured our depression, dude.
Yeah.
We didn't know if shows were coming back like at any time soon, but we were like, when they do, we're gonna be fucking.
Never stop playing, man.
We're gonna be fucking.
It just
ready.
felt good,
and we're
dude.
playing music because at the end of the day, we just wanted to play music.
Yeah.
And to focus solely on like being a tight musician and like tone.
Yeah.
You know, like
It made
just
you feel
getting
good about
stoned and
yourself.
just like, bro, my tone right now is cracked.
We were just.
Bro, I was fucking around with a Line 6
Yeah.
Helix in
Bro.
my bass, and I was literally like just sitting there all day just playing bass. Like, and I was like, oh, I haven't played bass in fucking years. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a Line 6 Helix with my fucking stimulus check. And I was like, why not? And build a tone. And then I'm like, and then I'm sitting over there playing fucking like Alpha Wolf, and I'm like, this is cool. I can get behind this. Like, this is fun.
An interesting factor about not being able to play shows during the pandemic is I feel like, am I the only one that feels like we just got like, we doubled down on how obsessed we were with just the craft?
People who really love it definitely
just
did.
The music.
I missed it so much.
You strip away the live element, like stop thinking about ticket sales or merch printing or anything like that.
Yeah.
You just come together, just play music, and I feel like that probably bettered us as musicians.
Yeah. And
I
that
was
right there
taking like
separates-
lessons and
my
shit,
bad.
dude. Oh no, you're good. I was taking like lessons and shit.
Sick.
Like I was like trying to like actually get like good, like really good. Like I was like, no, I'm gonna like get back into this. Like this sounds hella fun. And then all of a sudden I started AMN, and like didn't stay as a bassist, but like I still love playing bass. Like that's still a love.
And that sorry.
No.
I'm all excited.
I'm all excited.
No, to our point earlier, real quick, my bad. Like it separates who like does it for the right reasons from the people who just want validation from like playing shows and shit. I feel like we wanted to do it because we love it.
Yeah.
My bad.
100%.
Shows are cool. The validation is cool, but that's not the point.
I almost forgot what I was gonna say. What I was gonna say is that that time was weird because it's like we watched what you guys were saying. It was dead. Like DECAYER started in 2016, and it was all local to like build that up, right? And then like going over to Phoenix playing shows. Like the scene wasn't huge out there with shows. Like we played with Body Snatcher a couple times. There was like 35, 40 people.
That's still crazy.
Yeah, and everyone was throwing the fuck down, but it was the people there who were just purely into it, right? And then pandemic comes around, and in my mind, it was like I was out of DECAYER at that point, and shortly after I came back in. But I kept telling myself, I was like, if we come back to it, is it going to be more dead than this because now we're away from it? And that was my thinking. But at the same time, too, I was like, if it does come back and it blows up, then everybody is going to be like in that same consensus of like, oh, I took this for granted, not going to that show.
Right, everyone's gonna appreciate it more.
Yeah,
like
and
I was
seems
under
like
that
that's what it
mindset.
is.
Like everybody who was like, oh, I'll go to the next show, I'm tired, was more likely to be like, okay, fuck yeah, I missed shows, I'm gonna go to this show.
And now we're seeing the absolute
Geddy,
fucking
do you know
rise.
Sir Eric?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Sack legend,
Bro.
dude.
Yeah.
The minute Holy Diver started having shows again after the pandemic, that motherfucker was at that venue for 7 days straight.
Sick.
7 days
Just was
straight.
waiting, bro.
He was at every
Fucking got a room
show,
in the back.
no matter what.
He was at Holy
He was-
Diver the whole pandemic, just waiting.
Bro, the
kidding.
dude had a tent outside at that point. Like,
Holy
he was
shit.
waiting, and then, like, I think it was, like, Beauty is Betrayal and all them. They were playing a show, and I think it was, like, the first kind of Titan Fest.
Oh, sick.
And then they were like, Sir Eric, how many shows have you been to, like, this week? And he's like, 7. And she's like, since it's been open? He's like, I've been here every night. And I was just like,
Yeah, I love
this
that.
dude is a legend.
Yeah, he's the most consistent showgoer I know in this city.
Yeah,
That's
Same.
some
Like-
people's
like,
like that
bro,
community
absolute
shows.
legend.
That's their fucking place to be, and I just love that energy. I love
100%. But like, dog, like that's what made it. And like I remember going to that show and really like realizing, like you said, like, damn, I really took this for granted. I miss this. Like I want to be like at every show. And like even now that I work a little bit more, I wish I could be at every show. And I make a point to tell people that I want to be there.
Captain.
Shit, I work nights, bro.
I know. Fuck. That's the worst time.
It's the worst.
You're not gonna go to shows as
Not
often.
go-
It's
I'm not-
exploding now, though. I mean, like what we were saying before. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, we played this show last year in LA, and the heaviest hitter who was in the mosh pit was some fucking kid with a Spitfire shirt and braces.
Yes.
Yes.
Like,
Hell yeah.
dude, like he
He's
was
gonna grow up
and,
to be a solid young man.
And dude, that didn't
boy, you're
exist
gonna be good
though
at
in
skating.
2017, 2008. Like all those years, it was just slowed down. The whole scene was slowed down. I think people were not the consideration phase still for the core genre metalcore, deathcore, hardcore, all of these things. Like maybe there wasn't enough bands yet that were fusioned together. And like you were saying before too, it's like I think people weren't understanding these bands like Orthodox yet or Kublai Khan, all these bands that then they finally were like, fuck, I get it.
Not.
Yeah, because
You
we
have
were
that
all
animal,
listening
that
to
dog
it.
in you.
I
You
mean,
just gotta get
But
it.
we were the one of 30 people at those shows
I
back
know.
in the day. You know what I mean? And
Dude.
thank goodness for it.
we
Yeah.
all grew up in it, and we all found a reason why we loved it. Everyone else just needed to figure out why they loved it more.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And
We're gonna be those motherfuckers 30 years from now still talking about core music.
Yeah.
bro, yes,
Forever Corman.
Forever
grind,
Corman.
that grind core.
100%
There's more
down with
Corman than ever now.
Yeah.
It's great.
Hell
Corman. A Corman.
Yeah.
it. Hey, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I mean, it's grown. Like you said, dude, and like I completely agree. I remember seeing bands like For Today in 2000 and fucking 10,
Oh,
11, and people were beating the living shit out of each other, and they're a Christian band.
Yeah.
We're in the
and, like,
Grammys
sleeping
now.
They're
gas.
waiting for the talking in between so they could
Bro,
fucking
don't
pick.
masturbate, and then everyone beats the fuck out of each
Still
other in the
sick,
next
though.
song,
Hard
bro.
band.
It's like, yeah, absolutely, like, and it just shows you that during those days, like, the metalcore era, people were throwing down. Remember, like, fucking Oceano and For the Fallen Dreams?
Of course.
People were
scary.
two-stepping
God.
for... Yeah, it was scary. Because we were young and being, like, you were standing there, like, behind the... I remember my thing was I would like to be right behind where the pit was, and I'd be kind of, like, with my hand out, like, hell yeah, wanting
Ready
to get
kick
in.
and push people out of the way.
And one day, I'll never forget, I finally was just like, okay, here we go. You know, like, I'm going in, and it scared the fuck out of me.
it's all
but
about
then,
presence, man.
Of
It's all
course.
about
Oh, yeah.
how wide is
It's also
your spin
timing,
kick?
too.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Timing. Nothing worse than coming in right at
peripheral
the end.
vision.
I feel that with you, Sean, though, because like I started pitting when I was 11,
Oof.
and I remember
Young
like,
pitter.
I remember getting yanked in by two guys, and I was super scared.
Yeah.
But they like grabbed me on both sides, and they're like, just run around with us, and it was just like a circle pit. I remember falling in love instantly and realizing it was a full community and everything's there.
Being included and
Yep,
because some people
100%.
might be scared to like not be included or like look stupid or people to fuck with them. But
Yeah.
dude, like in that environment, like just express yourself and enjoy the music.
It's
like,
true.
Yeah.
I mean, don't be like
True.
the type of motherfucker that's targeting motherfuckers and like punching them on the like
Yeah,
with
it
the,
sucks
with the
to that.
intention of
Yeah.
starting fights. Like
Like, don't
no
fucking
disrespect if
crowd
that's your
kill.
thing, but don't do it around me. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I back that 100%.
Yeah.
Full
because-
diss to you.
Well, it pulls
Full
people.
diss.
It pulls the
be
person
an
who's
asshole.
like, you finally get your buddy to go to a hardcore show with you, and he gets his shit rocked by a dude targeting him.
Yeah. He'll
never
He's
show up
like-
again.
He goes, bro, I'm never fucking going back to that again. There's no way.
It's so funny to think people who've never ever seen it before are going to a hardcore show. And
Bro,
then,
that a lot of that's happening.
like,
more
are they
and more.
mad at each other?
No, they're curious at this point because
Yeah.
it popped up on Jimmy Kimmel Live and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I do
Oh,
like
that's a
seeing.
whole other thing,
It's
dude.
on-
Knock
it-
loose, and you see
Yeah.
people swinging in the rain.
It's in the
So
public
tight.
eye in a way that it hasn't.
Like, what
been
are they
before.
doing out there?
Did you guys
Why are they
remember that
pushing each
Those
other?
dudes
tweet?
fighting the air out there, bro.
Wasn't there like something that blew up on social media right after that where like, I don't know if it was fake or real, but some mom was like, my kid was frightened. They should not be playing
Yeah,
this
I heard
on
about
Jimmy
that.
Kimmel Live. My
Wait,
kid
were
was
they-
crying.
Were they even
God
allowed to
damn.
mosh though? Like on.
They were.
at
It
Jimmy
was sick.
Kimmel.
Yeah.
People were
I-
moshing in the crowd for that.
Because I
Yes.
imagine that they were
Yes.
like fools. Okay.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Like
Bro,
they
that
were,
is
they were
hilarious.
throwing down on
That
Jimmy
is
Kimmel.
hilarious.
Bro, three things. It
We've
was
ascended.
raining. It was raining. There was one little shot where they pan over the crowd and you see like fuckers swinging and shit.
Dude,
and then
that's so
Brian
funny.
fucking pulls that inhale, the guttural or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, on Jimmy Kimmel, sick, bro.
Bro, I
Sick.
love that.
Dude, it's a really cool time. Like extreme music is becoming like
So
it's
interesting.
such a strong thing in music right now. Like still has underground DIY vibes, but like a lot of people know about it and certain bands are taking it to heights that I didn't even think were possible. Like I mean obviously like bands like Asking Alexandria and shit played on Jimmy Kimmel like 2011 or something, but
Yeah.
a band like Knock Loose who came up in hardcore and from hardcore playing on Jimmy Kimmel, like obviously that band sounds huge. Their whole thing is just an art masterpiece. Like it makes sense why they're where they're at. But like to see it in that setting is like holy shit, this is possible.
Like from the roots status, like the VA halls shows in the beginning days.
Came
to
straight
shit
from
like
VA,
that.
just
Yeah.
playing on the floor
Yeah.
or whatever,
They
to
never
Jimmy Kimmel
deviated.
Live.
They never deviated from it.
No, and that's
Stayed true to their.
Stayed
to
true
their
the whole
sound.
they
time.
have, and that's what I think is so
For the
tight.
right reasons.
Is festival or not, you're gonna fucking get the same energy every single show, and that should be like. Which now we're seeing so many bands jumping up and coming out of nowhere because they're taking influence from this formula. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's
Have
just
fun.
wonderful.
That's why it's cool, like seeing like the First Date podcast that's on the YMH channel. That one guy that was on there, that they were trying to talk. She was trying to talk about the Beatles, and he goes, "Nah, but I fuck with Peeling Flesh."
Yeah. I fuck with both.
No, but
I fuck with both ends of the spectrum.
That's
Yeah,
fire,
bro.
dude.
I was listening
Beatles
to
is hard.
I was listening
Yeah.
to Daft Punk earlier. Like,
Sick.
who cares?
Everybody will be dancing and me doing
Bro, yes.
However you get
Random
your
access
influence, man.
memories.
You know?
Bro, great album. Great album. Thank you. Well,
I fucking love it, dude.
season 2 is off to a fucking
Season
insane
2, baby.
start.
Underway.
It's been really fun, dude. I was
Honestly.
kind of nervous at the beginning. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not much of like getting in front of cameras and talking. I'm usually like
Yeah.
the silent ninja, just making shit. But this is really fun.
If you see him in the
yeah.
pit, Silent Ninja comes
Yep.
for you.
Yeah, that's the only
had
time
to-
I'm not
We
silent.
had to pull him out of the lab for this one.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
pull me out of the layer.
No, but dude, it's once you sit down with your homies and you get comfortable and you start talking about this open-ended shit that we all like love, you know what I mean? That we don't get to always talk about. It's more based down to digital world of it, you know what I mean?
Or just
So-
the workflow of it, you
Yeah,
know? Like,
yeah.
it's not so, like, we could just shoot the shit and talk about it. Like, it's like almost like campfire talk.
Yep.
Yep.
Plus, we needed this too with this band. Like
just hear
with
the
us all
crackle.
getting together soon, we all wanted to get together and
Having the band in the
Fucking-
same room is super cool.
dude, I love it.
Well,
I fucking love it.
Super cool.
again, like, thanks for having me, guys.
Of course, bro.
Thanks for
seriously.
having us.
Absolutely.
Like,
This is your
yeah,
for having us.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yeah. No,
You're
but I'm-
welcome.
He's talking about the
No, like in
The
like
project.
both, in both
Yeah.
facets, like in the project, like, you know, just being like, yo, you actually want to play? And I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. And like, all right,
Fuck,
tight.
I'm like, let's jam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, I'm
Dude.
like, I'm so down for that. And like,
Sick, bro.
it's like I have friendships with each one of you individually for completely different reasons and different time periods of my life. So like, it's gonna be a blast to just play music with you guys and just experience what we are capable of.
Fuck yeah,
in the
dude. And your
future.
energy is on point. Like, ever
Duh.
since the first time I met you at Old Ironsides that one time, like, bro, like, I was like, this guy does it for the right reasons. You're excited to
Yeah.
meet people. You're excited to play music. And,
Love it.
like, you're like, bro, like, check out our merch designs. Like, you offered me some shorts and shit. And I was
Yeah.
just like, bro,
Yeah.
this guy's going to be a homie for
You
a
did
long
hook
time.
me up with some
Fuck
shorts
this
too.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know
Yeah.
what? Yeah.
So
hell
thank
yeah.
you, Greg. Thank
No,
you for
no.
being who you are in
Yeah,
the scene
agreed.
because you fucking are not all about that cool guy silent shit. You're down for it.
Nah,
I
dog,
fuck with it.
I love this shit like wholeheartedly, and like anything I can do like to help like anybody, I will. Like I like if you're fucking like you said like shorts, I'm like, bro, you like he was wearing pants I think at Titan Fest, and I was like, dog, you want shorts?
Oh yeah.
and you were like, yeah, it's fucking
was
hot. And
wearing
you're like, it's
pants,
hot as
bro.
fuck. And
My
I
balls were happy in the South,
And-
bro.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
yeah, just Sean
Thank
put
you.
those shorts on like instantly and was like, yes.
I don't know why I showed up to that shit and wear fucking pants, but yeah, I like literally wore the shorts the rest
We
of the
are
fucking
pants
night.
people, though.
Yeah,
yeah,
100%.
that's fair, fair, 100% fair.
bro.
Sometimes you don't got a choice.
No, definitely don't. But thank you everyone for coming to season 2. Like this episode is super special. Like love every second of this, and like great hangs, great conversations. Like
Yeah, 100%.
will not be the last time that you see these guys all in the same room. Like obviously,
Not even close.
Not even close.
Shout out the project.
The
Yeah,
project.
shout out the project and like follow this podcast, guys. What are you
Yeah.
doing?
These boys are doing something fucking cool.
Yeah.
man. Support the podcast.
Yep.
This is going to be sick. Big
Oh, yeah.
things coming.
Big things coming.
Big things coming.
Promise.
coming.
It's gonna be sick.
Do we have that confetti popper?
Let's go. Should we get another one?
That's when we get the
There's one
fan.
right there, bro.
He's getting
Get
it. We
the
can't
fan.
wrap this up until
There we go.
I thought that was a fucking big ass Red Bull for a second. You were about to throw.
Dude,
on me.
yeah, what it was
that's
like,
it, y'all. Hey,
hell yeah.
we'll see you
Season
next
2.
time.
We
Peace
out.
out.